we're going to show you how to do a reverse floor stack after it's been built, and it's going to be super nice and super easy. And of course, it's going to be a reverse floor stack that is done on both ways, where you can do it below or above, doesn't matter. And you can choose a different height. It's variable. You could do whatever you want. You can make it really tight so there's not a gap, or whatever you want. And all you're going to need is a campfire and a little bit of wood for a twig build out. And we're just going to break all of our example reverse floor stack. And this is just going to give us some nice peaks. And you could do this, my favorite is on the external of a 4x4. On the end of a 4x4 you would do it. But we're just going to go ahead and do it. So you build out is just a twig 1x3. Triangle here, triangle there, triangle there. Triangle, triangle. Demolish the squares and demolish the two middle triangles and put a twig wood wall placeholder here and two low walls here. Now it's just 3 triangles like this. Literally just build this out from your base, and then we're just going to be reverse floor stacking this center triangle and taking a campfire and rotating it 3 times with R, or sorry, 2 times to get it to vertical one like this. Stick it away from there. It'll be longer vertical. It'll stick off the foundation longer. And then you're just gonna zoom in with FOV 60 or something like that. And then I do have my crosshair export code in the description for the in-game Rust crosshair. And you're just gonna make sure you're lined up on this center pole right here. And we're going all the way down to this twig striation right here. This second horizontal one, there'll be 2 right here, or 3 technically, and it'll be this lower one right here. And we're just going to line it up like here, like cross streets. And remember, it's slightly to the right of the direct center, like 1 pixel right. And then you're just going to move up, and it'll be blue if you line it up correctly. Then you back it up and you'll be blue. You push forward and back it up, and then you turn blue. Just like this. Put that campfire rotated long way, halfway off the twig. Make sure you have your 2 twig placeholder walls right here, or single door frames. Line up your crosshair in the center down to this middle squiggly right here. And remember, it's like a pixel to the right or 2. And then you just move forward and you'll blip over the campfire. Looks like we're not right enough, I don't think. And we'll just blip over the campfire, or too far right. Yeah, blip over the campfire and then go back, and you'll sort of like get stuck in the twig right there. And that's where the wall goes. Can't really mess it up because you kind of get stuck in the twig together. And then you have it completely reverse floor stackable. And then this one should actually connect to the same thing. Oh, it didn't. So it looks like this one was messed up. Oh, it's just a different height. It's actually equally lined up, right? Both equally lined up, but it looks like we have a different height slightly, so we have 3 steps. Oh, it looks like this one is under only. That for like bunkers, and then this one should be over and under. Yeah. Looks like it was a little too high on this one over here. Either way, it's really nice and really easy. We'll go do that one more time. Alright, it's super easy to build. You're just going to do a twig 1x4 out. And you're just going to do 3 triangles on one side, 1 triangle on the other side. You're going to do 2 low walls on the 1 triangle. And then you're going to break out all the squares or demolish. You're going to demolish that center triangle as well. And do 2 low walls or single doors for 10 more wood, 35 wood. And you're going to crouch in this back of the low walls, and then place your campfire like that the long way. And then when you building plan, triangle foundation to create this diamond. The crosshair enabled here. Again, I have the code for my crosshair in the comments. On this apex right here, and then down all the way here, perfectly perpendicular, and then to the right side. And when you move it forward and then move back, it'll sort of catch and snap in place there. And then you can sort of fill out and check everything, and everything is good. And once you know that everything is good like that, your floor stack is perfect. You can go ahead and upgrade everything. Again, it only took like 1,000 wood, so just go outside with like 1,000 wood, and now you can have a floor stack here. And I like to do it on a 4x4. So like if you go like this, specifically for this 2x2, you could do something like this. So it would be like a full peaks, and then you'd be able to do this like on like a, make it like a 4x4. And you can have your normal 4x4 stuff here. And now these are reversed floor stack, and then you could use this to add a bunch of cool stuff. Or you could use it to add a bunch of cool stuff at the top with peaks. Because you'll have you could have angles like that on like a giant 4x4. Or again, you can put this at half height if you're not wanting a head peak on you. You can put that at half height and go like this. And you can have some crazy peaks on the edge of like some 4x4 outer stuff, and you can do some crazy stuff with the reverse floor stack. I know a lot of bases with reverse floor stack, but again, it's super nice and super easy. We'll show you how to do it really quickly again in like a different shape base, in case you have very bad area to get off with, like to place squares. Let's say you have to do it like this right here. Say you have like a big egg footprint sort of like this, and you only have these spots. Say you have external PCs over here, and you do it out here. You would do the same thing, 1x4, 3 triangles on one side, 1 triangle on the other, like a big sawtooth sword, and then demolish all the center squares and the center triangle. Placeholder frames right there. Remember, put your jack-o'-lantern smiley face, and then camp fire the long way off of it. Building plan triangle foundation. Crosshair apex of that silhouette down in the center. To the right. Move up, back up. That looks way too off to be right. Move up. That has to be off. No. Move up, back up. There's no way that's gotta be off. Who cares? Let's check it first before we complain. And well, it's looking good. Looking good so far. Real good. And just like that, you just reverse floor stack this whole big base. Post build. Just like that. You'll be able to reverse floor stack this giant egg footprint. Post build with just a campfire. and you have these giant peak sides like this. I don't know what you would want to do, reverse floor stack like this. And then one more time, we'll just do it on a hexagon base. Same thing, you would again just come out with your sawtooth 1x4. With 3 triangles on one side, 1 triangle on the other. Demolish everything in the centers. And do single doorway, 2 low walls, campfire the long way, and the edge of the twig. Building plan, triangle foundation, crosshair on the apex, bring it down here for a replaceable over and under, replaceable just under. I think it's like a tiny pixel gap or something right here. Just go like in between these and slide to the right, move forward. Back it up, hopefully our terrain doesn't mess with us. And then we should have a perfect reverse floor stack that we should not have to worry about anything here. And again, perfect reverse floor stack. Just like that with a simple campfire. And very nice and very easy to get that reverse floor stack. Again, post build, do it after. Don't have to worry about anything. And I'm not too sure how many footprints work in all the reverse floor stack footprints. I don't know how many full bases are nice and easy, but I'm sure I'll get a nice solo one going. But this is how you do it for all the footprints, using just a campfire and a little bit of twig and a little bit of building knowledge. And the new crosshair in the center of the screen that's been in this whole video that's a little annoying, but it's very nice and very easy.